We are here on Pure Country. Brad Rempel from High Valley. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
We get to see you just before you take off on tour. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are there places that you're like most looking forward to maybe getting to go back to?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm not nervous yet.
No?
But now that you said it, now you got me thinking maybe I should be.
That's okay. Nerves are good.
I'm excited to go back to Perry Sound. Big hockey fan.
Yeah.
And there's the Bobby Orr Museum there. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty sick. And Sully is opening for us on quite a few of the shows, including his hometown there. So
I know. I saw him. He just played a show for our gold medalist in skiing, Megan.
Yeah.
In Perry Sound.
That'll be a tough act to follow. We'll be like, hello, we have no accomplishments to celebrate.
I did see, though, that you got to go out and write with Owen Riegling on the road while the Olympics were going on.
Yeah, we were definitely watching. It was Owen and I, and then two Americans watching both the Canadian games and the American games.
That's fun.
On the bus. So
I think Adam Romaine was out there with you.
Yeah, Romaine was out there. Yeah. And I know he was actually, I think he was playing with Slow. He was playing like PlayStation.
Video, with my husband in the back of the bus. But like I saw Owen posting about watching curling and stuff. Was it fun to like get to not
Owen
only
and I both know nothing about curling, so the two other guys were like, tell us everything about how curling works. We're like,
unless you play curling, does anyone know what's going on?
I just tell people it's like darts, except you're standing on the board. Is that good enough?
A person who plays curling would probably be like, no, Brad.
Yeah. I do know you want to get closest to the middle.
Have you curled?
Ever? Yes, I think in gym class once.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
My town had the youth drop-in center above the curling rink. So you had the hockey rink, curling, then above it, good Mennonite rule here, nobody had TVs at home, so you could go there and there was a TV and you could play Super Nintendo.
Nice. See, that's what you should have had on the bus.
And I've only met Keith Urban one time in my life, but I'm just remembering this story. I loved Keith Urban so much. He was in a band called The Ranch before it was Keith Urban. Mm-hmm. And that TV in the youth drop-in center above the curling rink had CMT. And when The Ranch came on, they had this song called Walk in the Country. My buddies would call me, and at home on the farm, I'd pick up the phone, and they'd put the phone up to the speaker on the TV. So the first time I heard Keith Urban a lot was via the phone
on the TV.
Great quality, top quality.
Now you've gotten the chance to actually hear him in real life.
And I got to tell him that story.
You did?
Before he was famous, me and my mom were at a Ricky Skaggs concert together with Keith Urban and his mom. It was a CD release party.
Yeah.
There was like 40 people there. And a few of us were the Urbans and the Rempels. So it worked out good.
You're like, let me tell you how I discovered you, Keith. I will say, I saw you post a video. You were up in the attic going through old merch.
Yeah.
I have that She's With Me long sleeve, the two-tone.
Nice. Do you always have to point the arrow in the right direction?
Yeah, I still have it. Is it fun to like go through that? And I'm sure like when you play on tour, you probably have fans that show up that have old merch items that you're like, oh my gosh, you were there when?
Yeah, definitely. It's fun to go through that stuff. Other than I've had two massive errors in merch purchasing history.
Oh, no.
One was rain jackets, because we go to these festivals and everybody's just getting rained at. I'm like, we're buying raincoats that say High Valley on them. I still have 1 million of those. And then the other, remember when fidget spinners were a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Right when they stopped being a thing, 1,000 of those showed up in my garage. So if you ever need 500 free fidget spinners, I've got
Brad's
you.
your guy.
But the latest one, it'll add. We just launched Hair Valley hair product.
Is that a real thing?
I have 300 pomade pucks right now in our bus.
I was for sure. I was like, this has got to be an early April Fool's joke.
No, it
had to.
It should have been an April Fool's joke, but instead it's going to be.
So if anyone wants Brad's hair, the structure.
My barber in Nashville said she's going to take some. So
I mean, hey, that's where you need it, is in the salon.
And let's be honest, it's just somebody else's hair product, and we put a sticker on it.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it works.
Hair Valley was that your idea?
It was.
What was your idea? Okay.
My son made the graphic. It's actually a silhouette of my hair, with the High Valley logo with the A and the I.
Your son Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so creative.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
So it was cool that
Thank goodness you have him in your corner.
Amen. Yeah.
I will say I laughed when I saw your ChatGPT caricature.
Yeah.
So what are you doing
like
on ChatGPT?
The roast? Oh, that thing.
The one, no, not the roast.
Oh, yeah.
I've definitely enjoyed that. But your caricature where you're like, you look like you said you look like you sell life insurance.
Yes.
What are you doing on ChatGPT?
I said, like, do a picture based on everything you know about me. And
yeah, a lot of spreadsheets.
I'd been working on taxes is what happened.
Okay.
So it unfortunately forgot, and sports. Like, I don't type in, hey, ChatGPT, tell me how to do country music. I don't ever say that to it.
That's true.
So it doesn't really know, I guess. It just knows, hey, my son needs, how many protein pancakes should he have before a game? How many hours before the game should he have turkey bacon? There's all those kind of questions.
Yeah.
So it knows about basketball, football, baseball, and the stock market.
Spreadsheets on spreadsheets.
Yeah, it was
I know.
pretty
I
funny.
laughed really hard.
You saw the roast, though, right?
Yes, I did see the roast. It's probably one of the best roasts I've seen.
Yeah, Brad's jeans looked like they were stitched together with youth group gossip, and every song sounds like it was written in a Hobby Lobby group hug. Yeah. High Valley's the kind of music your mom listens to, and she tries to convince yourself that you're still a virgin.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty good roast. Brad Rempel has the swagger of a youth pastor that just discovered Spotify. Yeah, it's pretty great.
It was like when you do those, they were so hurtful, but they're funny when you're just like, you know, you're not wrong.
No,
Like,
it's pretty great.
it's pretty good.
Pretty great.
I have to say, when I was looking at, because I love the new song Paradise and Hurricanes.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Ross Ellis is a writer on that, and I'm such a fan of Ross Ellis, and he's so good.
He writes for Brad Tercey from Old Dominion.
Yeah.
That's his publisher. So we were writing both Paradise and Hurricanes and Along for the Ride. I was writing for Old Dominion, and they both made it on our album. So
I will say
cool.
I could see that vibe. Like
Yeah.
it could work. When is High Valley going to tour with Old Dominion? Because I feel like that is a matchup that would.
We did.
You did?
3 months.
Okay.
Right before COVID. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
When was that? That feels like 12, 15 years
I know.
ago.
A few decades ago. It was us, Michael Ray,
Oh,
and
cool.
Old Dominion.
You need to do that again, because I feel
You
like bands with bands just it works.
They were the best. They're so fun.
They're cool
And
guys.
Trevor from OD played college hockey growing up. Mm-hmm. So anytime there was a rink nearby, he was the only one in the band that played.
Yeah.
So we would go skate with him. But he's like a college hockey. He's really good.
Apparently
so we
he's
just
really good.
would watch him.
Are you good?
No.
No.
Thanks so much for asking. I was a goalie growing up. So
okay.
I was good in my town, the goalies were whoever could skate the worst, I think. I like to think I'm a great goalie, but looking back, I think that's what happened.
I feel like I heard somewhere that apparently goalies have to
Weird?
be the best. Weird.
They're
They
very
have to
weird.
be the best skaters. Like
We have to be the best at skating like goalies, but goalie skates are completely different. They're like this close to the ice. They don't curve in, they go out. So you're pretty much just like wiggling your
Did you see
toes.
Hardy
I
in
did.
the goalie gear?
He did not look like a great skater.
He did not. I loved when he like put the goalie gear on and he was just like, I feel like I can do anything with this.
And then you're like, oh wait, but I can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did get my first job as a result of playing hockey. I sold trucks for 6 years, Jeeps and Dodge trucks. And
That's why you're in the suit in the chat.
yeah, that's probably
It was
why.
from back in the day when you were selling cars.
But my hockey coach when I was 12, he's like, Bradley, that's what he called me. Bradley, you never shut up. As soon as you're old enough, you're selling trucks for me. The guy, my coach owned the dealership.
Yeah.
So I was 16 on my dirt bike. I had my motorbike drivers. And I drove into town with my resume in my pocket of my jeans, and I handed it to him. I wanted to sell parts. I wanted to sell oil filters and stuff. And he's like, no, don't you remember what I told you? You're going to sell trucks. So I immediately started selling trucks.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
Here we are. So new music coming, more new music. I know you've been teasing a lot.
Friday, the whole record drops.
And is there any features on this?
There is not yet.
Okay.
But there's a new song called Fools. It's going to be you heard it here first. It's going to be our new single.
Okay.
And we're already talking about doing a feature, like another version of that song.
Yeah.
Because it's very alt Americana, blah, 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 all the cool words. I just call it stompgrass. But whatever the real cool words are, it's that.
It's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
so like an out-of-country collab could maybe happen?
That's the thing, though. It's like whoever the Noah Kahns of the world are they out of country or are they country? It's kind of like when Blue Rodeo and Great Big Sea were two of the hugest bands in Canada, And were they country or were they not country?
They were country.
Right now,
yeah.
they'd be the most country.
Country, yeah. I know.
I went and saw on the Josh Ross tour. I was with he was opening for Nickelback. And we were writing songs, and I'd go out and watch Nickelback. They had mandolin, acoustic guitar, 3-part harmony.
Yeah.
They sang a Luke Combs cover. I was like, is Nickelback maybe country?
We've always, I always talk about that. I'm like, man, I wish Nickelback would just release an album and like we just play it on country because
may as well.
they have country sounds as much as a lot of artists do these days.
But Chad, if you're listening, save some room for the rest of us because they'll just be like the best country band ever.
You're like, wait, actually,
then I'll have to go sell trucks again, and
That's
pretty
okay.
soon I'm a goalie again.
Yeah, you're a goalie. It's okay. Well, we're so excited to have you out across Canada. I know you're just about to start the tour, and obviously new music coming out. So hope I get to see you this summer.
I sure hope so too.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
All right. High Valley, Brad Rempel on Pure Country.